just wanted to do a updated full face makeup routine. Not much have changed, but just probably in a couple of the products. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this full face makeup routine is because, like, whenever I do a lot of my tutorials, I'll still tell you guys to go and watch my eyebrow tutorial, my eyelash tutorial, and my highlight and contour routine, but I still get people saying, oh, I want to see it in this video too, or I want to see everything in one video. So I'm going to talk about my eyebrow. I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows, how I apply my eyelash, and you know, just my face makeup, everything. I'm going to keep this look on the neutral side, you know, just because, you know, most of the time when I'm going out or so, I'll stick to a neutral look and probably do a full lip or whatever. You know, you can do whatever lip you want to do with a neutral look. So yeah, so that's basically what this video is going to focus on today. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I take my Airewoman Eyeliner Pencil, and it's in dark brown. This is how it looks. It's short now because I always use this to fill in my brows, and I'm going to be using a spoolie. So my brows need shaping at the moment, so I'm just basically going to fill in the tail end. And I don't bring the liner to the front of my brows too much because I like that faded look. And then I just go through my eyebrows and I kind of take whatever product is at the tail end and work my way with the spoolie to the front so everything kind of blends nicely. Then I go in with my concealer to sharpen up my brows and make everything more snatched. I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. Take a small angled brush for this. In my eyebrow tutorials that I did, the latest one I did, I told you guys that, you know, like if you're going to just do your brows and not the rest of your face, then I recommend you use a shade to clean up the top portion that matches your skin tone. But like, I'm going to be applying full face makeup, so I don't mind going on top of the Fawn as well because it helps my face to pop a little bit more and it blends in perfectly. So if the case is we're just going to do your brows and that's it, then I recommend you use a shade that matches your skin tone for the top. So primer, I'm all out of the Revlon Photo Ready primer, which I told you guys is like my favorite. It's drugstore, it's affordable, and I love it. But I also love this primer, and you guys have seen me use it a lot, and this is what I'm going to be going in today. It's the amazing Cosmetics Line Smoother primer. A fallen man with no escape. It seems he lives in yesterday. Alright, so now that I'm done with my primer, I go straight into concealing. I do not wear foundation because I just prefer to not wear foundation at the moment. I don't think I need it, and I live in the tropics where it's really hot, so the less products, kind of the better for me. Now some people I realize have been saying that, oh, you replace foundation with concealer. I do not replace foundation with concealer because remember, you put foundation all over your face. All over your face to balance out and even out the skin tone. That's not the case with me. Fawn doesn't match me at all. This is like 2 to 3 shades lighter than me. And this is a concealer. Concealer is thicker than foundation. I just use the concealer to highlight because I like that snatched look. So I go ahead and I highlight with the concealer, and that's the only cream based product I apply directly to my skin. Well, yeah, on my face. So yeah, so that's the reason why I use the concealer, so I get that pop. And I just apply this much like right here. And guys, if you need like a detailed tutorial on how to blend your makeup properly, I have one. I recently did one. I'll go ahead and link it down below and just explaining to you guys how to properly blend your makeup, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much the all concealer I apply under my eyes, and I go ahead and blend it out.
There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
Alright, so right after I do this, guys, I go straight into setting it. I don't go straight into baking. I prefer to lightly set it at first. So I use my Sacha Buttercup powder for this, and I explain everything in my how to blend your makeup properly. This part haven't changed, like my all over powder have not changed. I'm still using the Milani Warm 109.
I'm holding on to the lost rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love.
I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, Tan to Deep. This is what I've always used. Yeah, I've been using this for a very long time, guys. A very long time. And I'm still using it. It just goes to show you guys how much the love is real. I have other contour palettes, you know, guys. I have other contour palettes, but I just always come back to this one. So I'm using this. And I'm gonna get a new one soon. I'm gonna go back into my Milani powder in Warm 109, and I'm gonna go down the sides of my nose to contour, just because I don't want it to be harsh. After I'm done with that, that's when I go ahead and bake. So I go back into my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I take my damp, and I damp it with water, guys. Water is what I damp my sponge with. I take it and I apply this on the areas that I highlighted. Usually after I'm done with this part, this is when you know that it's time to do the eyes right after baking. And remember, this is an updated makeup tutorial, so it's not for a specific look. So I'm just gonna keep it very neutral. So to be honest, sometimes I'll be going out to an event where I literally go all out and even bump up my highlight and make it more highlighted. But I honestly don't always trust eye makeup. For the most part, sometimes I'm comfortable with just applying a transition color, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So this part can definitely something that you can do on an everyday basis as well. And you can do it if you're going out, because guess what? Whatever lip color you apply can definitely take that look to another level. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and for my crease color, which is my transition color, I usually just go in with a warm shade. It doesn't matter the name, it doesn't matter which brand palette it comes from or anything. As long as it's warm, and it's most of the time it's like a brown, a matte, and it has to be a matte color, yes. If it's like a warm color, so if it's like red or brown, then I'm fine with that. So that's what I'm going to go in with today. I'm going to go in with a pressed powder from my ABH Cosmetic Studio Pro palette, powder, going in with a tapered blending brush, and this is in the shade 255, and this is literally all I'm going to be putting on my eyes. So I'm keeping this part very simple. Oh, and if you guys need a detailed eyeshadow tutorial, I'll link it down below. I do have one of that.
The
And that's pretty much all I do for my eyes a lot of times. Like I'm gonna say a lot of times when I go out. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. You can look at a lot of pictures that of my makeup when I'm going out. And or if you're on my vlog channel, a lot of times when I go out, I'll just, my eyes are very simple and I'll probably do a wing liner to make it look like yes, you know. Yeah, so that leads me to the next part, wing liner. So I go in with my Maybelline New York Eye Studio gel liner, and this is what I've always used. I switch it up sometimes though, but this is what I always come back to this for some reason. I don't know. And I go in with a small angled brush. A lot of these videos that you guys are requesting are like informative videos, so naturally they're going to take up a little bit more time. Honestly, I wish I could cut them down to be a little bit shorter, but because of all the explaining, it does take up some time, so yeah. Alright, so I just go in, and then this is the next thing that takes a lot of practice. I didn't get it at first. It took me a lot of time before I actually could get the hang of it. So basically, I first go like on the outer part of my eye and kind of flick a line outwards. It's kind of easier to watch and kind of try than explain. It's easy. It's one of those things that's it's easier for you to watch and learn rather than to talk. I don't know. At least that's how I learned it, from just practicing. So, and you make it as long as you want it to, so you could definitely make that shorter. And then I kind of go on top and make a next line and kind of connect it to that line that I just created. So you just have to watch as I go along. And I just continue dragging that line along my upper lash line. And as I work my way on the inside, I ensure that I make the line get thinner. So on the outer portion, as you can see, it's thick, but on the inner portion, it's thinner. So I make sure to keep a steady hand and just keep on tapping that product onto my lash line. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for how I do my wing line. I usually just go on to lining my lower waterline with the same gel liner. And yes guys, I will be coming up with more colorful looks. I've seen the requests coming in, so yeah. For my lashes, even if, I don't know if you guys realize, but no matter how simple your eyes are, like lashes can add so much life to them regardless of the type. It could be synthetic, it could be human, it could be mink, it doesn't matter. It's whatever it floats your boat. Now you guys know I'm always using mink lashes, I'm always using cocoa lashes, but today I'm gonna be going in with some regular human hair lashes. This is the brand Creme, and this is in the number 113. What you need to ensure you have are your eyelash glue or eyelash adhesive. Now I'm using this adhesive. This is a Star Glue eyelash adhesive, and it's in dark. And then you must make sure you have tweezers and also scissors if necessary. If it's that the eyelash is too long for your lash line and you need to cut off a little piece, then you need scissors, and of course your lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now what I usually do, I put a little bit of the adhesive in the container like this, and then I use my tweezer to carefully take the eyelash out of the packaging. How do you know which eye the eyelash goes on, right? So usually you judge it by which side is shorter and which side is longer. So it's going, there's a graduation, so it goes from shorter to longer. So that simply means that this one goes on the left eye. Why? Because you want the shorter portion on the inside, and as it gets longer, that portion should be on the outside. Okay, so I'm not going to be cutting any of this. So the next step is just going ahead, I usually just tap my tweezer, the back of my tweezer, into the glue, take up a tad like this, hold my lash up, and then I just apply a small amount on the lash band. After I do that, I allow the adhesive to become a bit tacky on the eyelash before I go ahead and pop it onto my lash line. So if it's your lash, don't be afraid to blow on it, but if it's that you're applying it to a client, just, you know, kind of do this to kind of, you know, I take the lash and I kind of just put it on top of my natural lashes, and then I proceed to securing both ends. Pretty much that's pretty much it, guys. As you can see, I went ahead and did the same thing for the next lash, and you should be good. Like, it's not as easy as it looks, to be honest, guys. I still have difficulties at times, but sometimes it's just a matter, it's just patience. I just go ahead and dust away all the powder I used to bake.
Do you remember the type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday.
I usually just go into my glow, but I always forget this step, which is my mascara. So that's what I'm gonna do. Always use this mascara, still do. Sometimes I switch it up with my Ampli mascara, but for the most part I love using this, which is my Maybelline Colosal Volume Express. So I just tap this onto my real lashes below the falsies that I apply, so everything blends better. And then this is a part that everybody always loves, like when I apply the mascara to my lower lashes. So as you can see, you're not seeing them any at all, but they're there. So the mascara really helps in making them pop, and I absolutely love the look of it. Now, there isn't a specific technique really. I just really hold the brush like this and kind of just go back and forth with it. And then now, after I'm done with my mascara, see how different just lashes make your eyes look without even a ton of eyeshadow. Like, I know, right? So you guys know me. I wanna know some I love you. So Hollywood, Artist Couture, Conceited, and my MAC Global Glow. So on a regular day where I just want to tone everything down and not be too extra, I just go in with my gold deposit, not Global Glow, my gold deposit from MAC, and I take my fan brush here. But if I want to be extra, I can go on top of this with some So Hollywood or Conceited. So today I just feel like I'm going to leave the glow at gold deposit. I'm not gonna go in with any more than that. For the lips, I want to keep it neutral. So because a neutral lip, you can never go wrong with it. I feel like you can go anywhere with a neutral lip. Like, it's so safe, it's beautiful, and just feel comfortable. For my lippy, I'm gonna be taking my Italia Deluxe liner in dark brown, and then I'm gonna be going in with my Too Faced lip injection in Spice Girl, and I'm going to be taking my liquid lipstick, which is in Exposed from Kylie Cosmetic.
Type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see. Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday.
Okay, so after I do that, I literally just go in with the gloss. You could leave it matte, but not feeling matte today at all. So Okay, so the final step that I'm taking since recently is just, you know, highlighting my cupid's bow. I usually do this before, but it gets lost in the lippy, so that's why I started doing it after. So just finish off everything. I take my Fix It Spray from Sacha Cosmetics. Now, sometimes I spray my face after I'm completely done with everything, or I'll spray right before I apply my lippy. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my face. Okay guys, so this is basically my updated makeup routine. As you can see, I keep a lot, I'm still doing a lot of things the same way, but you guys wanted to see, I guess you guys wanted to see like how I applied my lashes right now, and how I do my eyebrow, probably if I do it the same way, all of those stuff. And that's why I wanted to just compile everything and bring it into one. I really hope that you guys learned something from it. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumb up. I really appreciate that. You guys know that, you know, that helps out my channel a lot, and I'm so grateful for you. I realize that you guys love these talk through videos. I've realized that, and I'm just trying my best to give you guys what you asked for when I can, and that's just basically it. I hope I didn't bore you guys, because this is another neutral look. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to work on that and try to bring some more colorful tutorials to you guys. So yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. So until next time, bye.
There's no point